Hello guys, Russian ruble, Russian banks and Russian economy all are ready to collapse. And at this moment our task is just not to interfere. Honestly, Russia has always been the best at destroying itself. And that is exactly what they do with their economy. As the Central Bank of Russia is getting ready to rise their key interest rates to 23% or maybe even to 25%. This can actually be the highest interest rates in the world. And all in time when ruble keeps falling. And I will not name its price because at the moment when I will upload the video, it can actually get even worse. According to various data, Russian government planned to keep it at least 100 rubles per dollar, but already in Moscow you can buy it for 118 rubles for just $1. And on the black market, the situation can be even worse. And why does this black market exist, you may ask? Well, all because the Russian population is very nervous. And I have to say, they are right. And they rush to buy more dollars and euros of the rotting West, thus making it even worse for the ruble. My name is Anna, I'm from Ukraine, I'm in Ukraine, and if you want to see the defeat and demilitarization of Russia and also protect yourself against toxic Russian narratives and their hybrid warfare in your countries, subscribe. We discuss all of that on the channel. And I want to start with a confession. For a very long period of time, I did not like it when people said economic front lines, cultural front lines, because I felt it's not correct to equate what is happening in everyday life with the heroism of people on the front lines. But I have to tell you that I accept this new term, economic front lines, looking at how they shake Russia from inside. And there are lots of dissatisfaction, and according to internal polls in Moscow, like more than 40% of Russians are very worried about their economic future. You see, they don't care much about Ukrainian lives, they don't care much about their image on the planet, but they do care about possibility to buy butter or bananas. And I actually love it that you like this topic. Lots of you send me data, interesting facts, and also underline how strikingly this period reminds of the Soviet Union just before its collapse. And you know, I was born before the collapse of the USSR, and I also remember how expensive and rare bananas were. They are still a good treat for me. And also no butter on the shelves of the markets. So I do remember these things, and it strikingly resembles what happens right now in Russia when there are lots of criminal cases against people stealing butter that is expensive and that is rare in Moscovia. And all because Putin decided he wants to demonstrate how strong his very rotten empire is. And you know, the level of inflation is close to 8.5%, which is the highest they expected during this year. And we clearly see that at how central bank tries to solve the problem. And I will say a weird phrase from a Ukrainian perspective. The head of the Russian central bank, Nibulina, seems to be very professional, and from what I read on X, on Blue Sky, she actually did everything she could to avoid the collapse, but at this moment of time, no more mechanisms left. And that is why they are ready to rise key interest rates to 23%, or there are rumors to 25% in December. Well, that's a good New Year present for Ukrainians. And there are expectations that dollar can cost 120 rubles. And actually, we've decided to organize a quiz on Discord. Join my Discord. The link is in the description of the video. And there we can participate in a very good test organized by Martin and the team and vote when ruble will hit 200 per $1. And the winner will get a present from my merch shop. Subscribe to see Russian ruble costs like, I don't know, 0.000, but it is already like that. And actually I love the memes all over the internet that equate Russian ruble to various unpleasant things. And what I love is that the Minister of Finance in Russia spoke to the population, asking them not to think bad about the Russian economy, because otherwise this can become true. Like, you know, bad thoughts attract bad things. But let's be honest, Russians were thinking so many bad things during this decades that definitely attracted the collapse of their economy. And right now, this panic on the exchange, the possibilities to exchange will definitely lead to higher prices for dollar and euro, and can actually speed up already tremendously dramatic process for the Russian economy. And our task is just not to interfere and watch, and that's what my Ukrainian prayers go to, because, like, guys, we are on the edge of something tremendous and something important that can actually liberate a lot of people. And to celebrate that, I want to congratulate people of the United States who celebrate Thanksgiving, and to tell you my sincere gratitude for all the support and understanding that we feel from you. And I think it would be a great idea that together with the victory of Ukraine, we will celebrate Thanksgiving to all the allies of Ukraine in literally every corner of the world. And this will be a very beautiful tradition. And as Thanksgiving is a nice holiday to celebrate, I remind you about our active NEFO campaign, which shows that we can do a lot together, and it's already close to 50% collected. At least one pickup truck is ready for a very brave Ukrainian 67th Brigade. So if you think about doing something good, making your karma better, do follow the link and get the best patches, which actually say, let's make Russia small again, and we can do it. And also, I would like to tell you that Black Friday is coming, and we have minus 15% on everything in our merch shop. And you know that all of these products work well as reminders and conversation starters about Ukraine. And we have some fantastic Christmas gifts like calendars, sweaters with Ukrainian design, blankets, pillowcases. So this is a good combo, plus actually minus 15%. Remember to join me on my Instagram, X, Threads, Discord and Blue Sky. I've shared a lot of everyday things there. Actually, tonight my city, Lutsk, was targeted. I woke up to the sound of explosions and air defense. And yes, my Ukrainian ear can already identify types of explosions. And I could clearly see, no, they did not manage to destroy what they planned, because the explosions were of the air defense style. And there are also lots of videos of Russian debris falling. But as you see, I have electricity in my district. There were some shortages. Sometimes they happen due to the protective cases, but they will definitely cannot stop us. And even during a short blackout in Lutsk, we see how quickly ruble falls, because Russian banks are collapsing, Russian ruble is collapsing, Russian economy is collapsing, and then Russia and Putin will go next. Our task is just not to interfere and to remain united. Thank you for that. Thank you for being friends of Ukraine. Slava Ukraini!